Right, let's go to a fucking messed up demon house, I guess. Well, he's been talking about fiends, Mr. Isaac has. And, while I'm less familiar with that part of the lore, it is my belief. Is the front door open though? Did I hear something? It is my belief that fiends, like the word fiend. No. Doesn't seem like that's an option. Is this an option? It is. So, left or right? I guess I'll go left. It is my belief. Why is my stealth meter at 100? I believe, what I'm trying to say is that I think the word fiend refers to demons. Huh. Can I climb? Rad. In the world of darkness. Like, the world of darkness is this setting. I'm hearing flies, which can mean several things, but I'm gonna take a wild guess and say corpse. Okay, you had your fun. God damn it, that fucking jump scare got me. Oh well. I guess these might be demons. I'm not sure. Huh. What's around? That's something at least. There might still be a corpse. The World of Darkness encompasses several games. Vampire the Masquerade is sort of the flagship. But there's also let's see, there's Werewolf the Apocalypse, there's Mage the Ascension, then which are also, I think, considered to be mummy wrap fetish. Effect gained, healing rate duration 80. Mummy wrap. Gazing upon increases passive healing rate by 20%. Huh. Mummy wrap fetish. Okay. That's another game, Mummy the Resurrection. That doesn't look right. Which I like all the games. Fuck, shit's dark. All the games are about what the name would suggest. Generally, the player character will take the role of that thing that is in the title. So, like, obviously we're playing Vampire the Masquerade here, and we're playing as a vampire. Likewise, if you play Werewolf the Apocalypse, you'll be playing as a werewolf. There is, I believe, the possibility for interconnecting. I can't say I know the games well enough. I only really like Oh no, is this a fucking flesh house? Am I inside a fucking... What the fuck is this? There is like, you can cross the games to some extent, I believe. Okay, wait, shit, oh, there's a staircase. Huh. I'm gonna keep the camera third person because it helps for combat. I really only own the rules for Vampire the Masquerade. V5. I understand there are a lot of people who prefer V20, which... oh, nice. Nice! It's gonna be helpful later. Don't I have more regular blood packs? Oh, there they are. And V20, if I understand correctly, is actually older than V5. Like, it's called V20 because it was like the 20th anniversary edition or something. Also, I'm talking about, when I say World of Darkness, I'm generally talking about what is called the old World of Darkness. This is the place we saw on the tape, by the way. She came in through that door. Let's see, and she ran up these stairs, which I don't think we can run up, though I believe those are these stairs. Yeah. So, and then did she run up? Did she run in here, I believe, to get murdered? For the express purpose of getting murdered. I don't really know that much about the different editions of Vampire. I think I've mentioned this, but I only just recently bought the V5 rules. I'm interested in running a game. I'm not gonna speak too much about it because if anyone's watching, it might just be the people I want to play it with, and I don't want them to know too much. But I basically want, because one of the charming things about this whole Masquerade business is that oh, is it a fiend or is it a Tzimisce?
Hello, young K-Knight. I see your face is not so lifeless. Your nerves not so deadened that you cannot express shock. Tell me, child, is my appearance that frightening? Or is it my knowledge of you that is so unnerving?
What's going on here? Place is madhouse.
Child of Cain, the sights in this haven pale in comparison to my ancestral estate. Comfort is a custom, and all of this artifice brings me closer to my home. Do not fear for my furniture, young one.
I'm seeing legs and intestines in the upper left corner. You're the one who made the tape, aren't you?
Oh yes, the tape. Merely a test. Certainly not intended to fall into mortal hands. Fortunately, we are in the capital of mortal trickery and illusion. So did the tape drive you to find me? From whence flows your longing, child?
I don't know really what's going on here.
Gouge out the eyes of the Camarilla. The sewers are clogged with my creations. I will kill or drive the Nosferatu from their pestilent nests. Without the sewer rats to guide them, the Camarilla will be blind to the Sabbat's designs.
You're a Tzimisce, aren't you? So you're those Sabbath assholes, and this is your plan?
It is not for me. It's for the will of the Sabbat. The Camarilla is stunted, dead and festering in the womb. Good only as pawns of the fathers. Even now, they answer the call of the Ancient and seek to free him from his torpor.
You're talking about the Ankaran sarcophagus, right?
He slumbers within the Ankaran sarcophagus. One of the fathers whose return shall hearken the reckoning. Gehenna is at hand, and the Camarilla are unwittingly speeding us all toward our doom.
What about these? Maybe not. What about these creatures? Did you make them?
Blessed creatures. I have broken through their mortal crust and drawn from them their greatest strength. Mutability. I coax bone, weave flesh, and lay sinew tight until it strains to lash out.
So where did you get the materials?
Illegals, mongrels, half-bloods, and caitiff. The bane of society, kindred and kin. They are as of little consequence to authority as they are to me. It is a culling of sorts.
The machines you create are brutal, broken, and ugly.
Perhaps, but they are exquisitely functional. Still, there's an uncanny elegance to even this, my most mercenary of designs.
What does it mean for a design to be mercenary? Oh well. Must have been a lot of work. Create these machines.
Not too much for those of us able to give the gift of metamorphosis, young one. I know you have a cold appreciation for the aesthetic of my creations. I see awe and longing in your eyes.
And that's where I can't.
Now, Camarilla whelp, let me see you fight your nature in the face of those who have embraced their beast. Deny yourself Cain's gifts and be torn asunder by my minions.
You ask for this? He sure is a Tzimisce. In a way, he's not giving me as much trouble as, say, what was he? The sewer man. The deceased boy. It's actually kind of a pushover. I guess I'm not allowed to kill him quite yet. Gain access to the sewers that will hopefully lead you. Oh, I see. So look then. You alive? Hope not for your sake. So, if I'm not misremembering, the signature discipline of the Tzimisce is called vicissitude, and it's all about flesh shaping, as it were. Let's see then. Oh, what the fuck is going on there? Oh, water. I don't know why the water glitches out for me in this game. I don't know if it's just an issue in my machine. I hear those fucking things. Yeah. Clipboard up. Initial investigations. Los Angeles Department of Water and Power. Spring 2004. Initial investigations into the reports of the strange sightings in the LA sewers started today. Entered quadrant 13. We'll move. Checked out. Unidentified noises. Various points. No other inspectors in the area. Strange noises. Some sort of animal. Might have seen the animal. Strange prints in the mud. Hand-like. Prints. Older part of the sewers called dispatch. Blueprints didn't have them. Requested advice. Begin using an older part of the sewers. Saw again what I believe to be the animal. Don't know how to classify. Skin seems spare, almost reptilian. Can hear it constantly. Can't seem to raise dispatch. Deadly the carcass of an animal washed down. From the source of the smell, looks to be human remains. Immediately called dispatch. Unable to reach them. The body seems to be that of a transient. I don't know what that means, but there are tears, massive tears in the flesh that indicate an animal may have recently fed upon the corpse. Know the coordinates of the body. I have become temporarily lost in the old tunnels. Animal sounds. As precautions, I have unholstered my weapon. Deadly lost. Battery's running out in my flashlight. God help me, saw creature, some sort of monstrosity, teeth and blood, can't get out, no more light, can't reach anyone, please, oh God, what is the writing trail so splattered with what looks to be blood. Yep. Seems about right. So. Now then. Do I move in the tunnels? I wonder if this is wise. No way to open, it would appear. Come on. Oh God. Okay, so camera issues, I guess. Okay. That will be useful. Did spend ah, fuck. Oh well, I got one. As I was saying, I spent a fair bit of blood fighting the Tzimisce. I guess that's how you say it, Tzimisce. I wonder... I was speculating earlier that jeez, I saw the rat ended up close to the camera. I was only a little bit freaked out. Okay. Back to full. Now let's investigation. I was speculating the word fiend might be referring to demon, but it wouldn't appear to be the case that there are demons involved. Okay, everything's locked. Shit's locked. Going this way. I hear it. That is a door. These are two doors. Requires lock picking. Skill 5. You know what? I was actually thinking I got a bit of experience. I'm gonna pump this. I'm gonna pump it again. Except security, because then I have this book, right? This one. It raises it once more, which puts me at 5. Then later when I get the points, when I get 8 points in total, I'll raise lockpicking again, and then I will have a lockpicking of 6, meaning I can go do the hunter quest later. Ooh, magnum rounds. Oh, lots of rounds of many useful kinds. Good find. Hello? Ledger. Looks like the weekly log of the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power. Hauntings in the sewer system. Weekly log. Operations in lower sewer sections 453 through 500. Log begins today, nothing to note. Though I will say that I find the stories to be unsubstantiated and ridiculous. Both investigations. This is then a week later. Both investigative teams this week reported nothing of note, although one individual who may be apt to nip at the flask more often than not noted that he heard what he could only describe as whispers in one of his sweeps. Undoubtedly, these were the product of an overactive and thoroughly soused imagination. Soused, I'm gonna have to assume that means drunk or something to that effect. Nothing to report, operating as normal. Things have been hectic with the recent rash of sightings, mostly described as shadowy figures, come from men whose word I trust. Discounting the usual stories about underground societies of displaced vagrants and rabid blind pets, I am at a loss to explain these observations. I will join the teams tomorrow to see for myself what is going on down there. I've traveled with the team down into the section in question. I must admit I saw and heard things that I could not explain. More than once I heard the same whispers as described before. I chased what I thought to be a figure down a corridor, only to turn the corner and find myself facing a brick wall. What looked to be an older section of the sewers that had been sealed up. No one in sight, though I could have sworn I heard laughter echoing in the darkness around me. Let's see. Mayor has sworn us all to silence concerning these new sightings, but has promised us an answer concerning a course of action within the week. Inquiries about the previous LADWP records and reports have met with strange resistance, since they have been sealed for official reasons. Huh. Keep going. Received word from the mayor today that section 475 to 500 will be sealed off permanently, and that no further inquiry into the matter will be tolerated. I have a few connections at the front office, and it seems like something like this happened before. It's something that the city council doesn't want to become public. My contact said he couldn't say anymore, and that if I said anything to anyone, he would deny any knowledge whatsoever. Final entry. The sewer sections close tomorrow, and the city engineers have bricked up the corridors that led to them. This office falls within section 482, so it will be closed as well. As no one has requested the ledgers, all material and records concerning this will be left down here to rot with the ghosts. Sorry about that, but as no official eyes will ever see this, I figured I could wax dramatics on this last day. Log closed. Huh. I suppose that's a fun in-universe explanation to why such a document would be found. Let's see, I wonder if this is accurate. Looks like it might be. Which would put us about here, I think. I will go up. Oh. Yeah. Sabbath don't like Camarillo. Is perhaps an oversimplification, but it is what it is. Hello? Do I go that way or do I go this way? I'll have a look down here. That... I don't know why they do these like darkness holes instead of like just putting a wall. Let's see. Wait a minute. Am I back in? Yeah. Hi. How you doing? I guess I'll go talk to Isaac. Tell him there's a Tzimisce in the sewers. Well, he's not in the sewers. His bullshit is in the sewers. Oh fuck, I'm going the wrong way again. What? Okay. So I'm not the only one seeing that thing in the upper left, right? It seems to be moving in relation to how I face the camera. Oh well. Space burger. Food for the space age. Okay.
Hey there, need a date?
Not really. Guess graffiti artists come down here every now and then. Yeah, and the Camarilla doesn't recognize the antediluvians. The Sabbath recognize them and don't like them.
Evening.
King Sway, there was a Tzimisce.
Exceptional. Come by in a little while. I should have something for you then.
Was there anything else I could...
Certainly. In your lifetime...
Oh shit. You have seen America's films. Who's your favorite person you worked with?
Stewart, Lean, Hitchcock, Wilder, Holden, Dean, Scorsese, De Niro, and last but not least, Ash, my child. I remember some studio suit lost in time telling me the only thing they could use Bogart for was to move furniture.
Ash?
Ash. Where do I begin? 7 years ago, I saw a casting session for what would become Negative Zero. The moment I set eyes on him, the passion of his performance, I knew he had it.
Oh, I think he spoke about Ash before, but I figured it was a woman. Sure, go on.
I hadn't seen anything like him since Clift or Dean. He had the looks, the charisma, allure, that undefinable quality that makes a film legend. My first movie with him made him a sensation, and it also changed him.
How?
Once everyone knew who he was, I no longer did. The parties, the drinking, the sports cars, the women. One night when I came to discuss his next role, I found him nearly dead of an overdose. And I couldn't let him go.
So you made him your child to save him?
I acted on impulse. I'd seen so many others die before their time, but with Ash, I had a chance to prevent that fate.
So what happened?
It devastated Ash. He still wanted to act, but I denied him his place in the limelight. He had to lie to his friends about his new lifestyle. He had to feed. I gave him a club, a scrap of his former glory. I did everything I could to facilitate the change.
Does he hate you?
He feels obligated to me. I don't think he hates me. Resents me, maybe. I am his sire and he is my child. There is a responsibility and respect inherent in that bond. Even if we are no longer the friends we were.
I suppose. Where can I find Ash?
He spends nearly all of his nights in his club, the Asp Hole. I admit it, too old-fashioned to appreciate it. To me, it's the compressed essence of everything that's wrong with the film industry today.
Maybe I'll head there sometime.
Certainly.
Can you tell me about the Nosferatu?
I pity them, but I loathe their presence. I deal with them when it's necessary. I know they're beneath my city somewhere, but only they know where. They respect my streets and I keep my politics out of their sewers. But I don't trust them by any stretch of the word.
Well, later, Isaac. I guess... What's next on my to-do list? Promise you a gift in return. Oh yeah. Huh. I guess I'll go look for this Ash person.